You sound like Kermit the Frog. The first one we went to, I thought we were going to die. It felt like we were driving into Deliverance.
I said, I can't buy this cup. And he said, why not? And I said, what if somebody pooped in it?
What if somebody pooped in it?
It's another one. So we bought another one. But I like this one because look how patriotic this bad boy is.
I'm down for that. No, so, but, easy.
So.
Hey, what? Make me an egg.
This may be the new mascot, the BigRobsVan and
Little Rob.
BigRobsVan is cruising down the old dirt road.
Hello, friends of the channel. My name is Rob. This is BigRobsVan. What's so funny about that? You don't like my intro?
You sound like Kermit the Frog. Hello,
friends. Today we have a special guest here in the van. This is Miss Susan. Say hello to the lovely people out there.
Hello, lovely people out there.
Susan has been, it's been a while since you've been in the van.
Yeah.
We just, gosh, a couple months ago, I guess it's been a couple months, we went on the road trip to West Virginia.
Yep. That's the last time I was really in here. I drove all the way to West Virginia and back and camped in my tent while you slept in the van. And I spent the night with raccoons and turkeys, which I love. And you spent the night with Wi-Fi and refrigeration, which you love, so it worked out for everyone.
Watching Unsolved Mysteries on the TV.
I watched Fireflies, and he watched Unsolved Mysteries, so it worked out great.
That's perfect. So, anyway, the reason that we have a special guest with us today is because a couple of weeks ago was not only our wedding anniversary, so happy 29th wedding anniversary. My wife has put up with a lot of silly projects over the years, including this one. But also, it was my birthday. And so one of the things that my wife and I like to do together is go shopping. We like to go thrifting. We like to go to garage sales. We like to go to estate sales. All those fun things that you could go and just dig around, look for good deals and stuff like that.
I love digging through. I love a straight up rummage sale. That's my favorite kind of thrift store. And my favorite kind of garage sale is when it's like totally a mess and you have to spot the treasure. It's my favorite.
I think my favorite right now is estate sales, just because it's like when you go to a garage sales are made up of things that people don't want anymore or have any use, right? But estate sales are like things that people were using and then they died. So it's still, it was good stuff.
I like estate sales, but the bathrooms make me sad for some reason. I remember every time we go to an estate sale, it's like the open house ones where you walk through all the rooms and stuff like that. And then they have the bathrooms open too, where you can buy like toiletries and stuff. And it's so personal. It makes me so sad, but all the other rooms are fine.
That's true. You don't want to buy used lotion.
Toilet paper.
Yeah. So the reason that we're talking about estate sales and thrifting and garage selling and stuff is because for my birthday, my wife and I drove from Oklahoma City to Tulsa. And as part of this trip, we hit about a dozen thrift stores.
Yeah, and I had mapped them all out. I planned everything. And what was the term I used? I thoroughly vetted.
There were some scary spots.
The first one we went to, I thought we were going to die. It felt like we were driving into Deliverance, but it had good reviews on Yelp.
The first one we went to looked like the shack that's always at the beginning of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like when you walked in, like I was just expecting, like taxidermy, weird stuff. It was a little sketch.
The dude, it was like the size of a house, and the dude followed me everywhere.
He did.
You hid in the bathroom.
I went in the bathroom. A great bathroom. So anyway,
5 stars.
5 stars on the bathroom. So the point of all that, of course, we like thrifting, and we buy stuff for our personal, enjoyment and toys and collectibles and things like that. We also have a toy booth that we have been running for about 6 months now.
And we really just got into the groove of it, which is, we're just now really starting to have fun, and it's not like a total source of stress, right?
Yeah.
So
that's been fun. But one of the things I wanted to do, and I told you this was one of the goals of this trip, was to find things at very affordable prices for the van. Now, the idea behind this is that we all know how YouTube works and how Amazon works. Like, I buy stuff on Amazon all the time, and I share that stuff. And of course, I have affiliate links of tools and things like that, you know, and everybody makes, like, you know, a few cents on the dollar or whatever, you know, that sort of thing like that. But the reality is there's a lot of stuff on Amazon that's expensive, and a lot of people that are living or camping and doing things in vans and vehicles have very limited budget. So the point or the goal of all this was to see what I could find that would work in the van that would only be, you know, purchased at thrift stores. Yeah. Basically, you know, affordable.
And thrifting is so much fun. It's like a surprise. You never know. I mean, you can't ask for certain things at thrift stores, right? But most of the time, like when we donate stuff to Goodwill or whatever thrift stores, we're giving away good things.
Yeah.
And so it's like a little treasure hunt. And, you know, thrifting is really popular right now with the youngins, right? Our kids love thrifting for their clothes.
We're not youngins.
It's not us, no. In fact, the last 2 years that we gave our daughter school clothes money, she thrifted. Mm-hmm. And that's what she wanted to do, was thrift her clothes, right? And so... Anyway, I think that there's no shame in thrifting. I think it's super fun. And it's like, there have been times when we've been on trips and stuff, and I was like, crap, I forgot the curling iron. We'd go to a thrift store and just get a curling iron for the trip and then redonate it when we got back home.
I'll say this. When I was younger, there were things that embarrassed me, like coupons. Like, I don't like using coupons because I think, like, I have enough to pay full price for this drink. I don't need 50% off, you know. But after a while, you get to a certain age and you go, it's free money.
That's foolish.
It's half price.
I love a coupon, man.
Right. And so now I do, as we've talked about, I've mentioned this like on throwback reviews. I have certain things that I'm comfortable buying at thrift stores and certain things I'm not comfortable buying.
Underwear.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm not going to buy underwear.
I'll give them away if there's nothing wrong with them.
I normally don't like buying drinking glasses or silverware. And it's because of something I said on a podcast one time, which was when I was thrifting with Sean, my podcast partner on Throwback Reviews. I said, I can't buy this cup. And he said, why not? And I said, what if somebody pooped in it?
What if somebody pooped in it?
And then he said, why would anybody poop in a cup? And then he said, maybe I poop in cups. That's why I would have thought of that. Well, I've never pooped in a cup.
It would be so hard to hit a cup. I can't get you to poop in a box.
Hey,
he's been doing his waiting to do his Cologuard thing for 2 years now. He won't poop in it.
Right.
So he's not going to poop in a cup.
But here's the thing. It's just, I'm like, I know when you go to a restaurant, you're reusing silverware and plates and drinks that other people just had their mouths on, you know? But you just don't think, you just block it out. I don't think about it.
Which is so weird because if you found a collector's glass, like from Hardee's or Taco whatever, you're all about that. But I guess you'd think, well...
But I wouldn't drink out of it. I just put it on a shelf.
Right. Well, nobody's going to poop in a glass, in a collector Garfield glass.
Well, there's always a first time. So, all right. Let's get to the things that we bought on this trip, okay? And so I'm going to show the item. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I want to talk about how much we paid for it, if we can find the price, you know. Some of them have the price, some we may just remember. And the first thing that I have here is something that we did not buy on this trip. It's something that I bought like 6 months ago or a year ago. And the only reason I have it out here is because it just broke and I just replaced it, but I didn't want to put it in here because it does kind of fit the category.
It's super cute too, right?
Okay, this is an Igloo refrigerator. So, thank you, Vanna. This says it will hold a 6-pack. Now, I didn't know that. I thought they held 2 drinks, but apparently to hold a 6-pack, you put them in lengthwise, right? You don't put them in standing up. If you put them in standing up, you can only put a couple.
On their side, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Isn't it cute though? It's so retro looking and stuff.
Now, it does have a handle, which kind of makes it portable, right? Now, there's a few things I want to talk about. First of all, why this is so cool. And now this one, I think I peeled off. I got this at a garage sale, but at the garage sale, had got it from a thrift store. So this thing is seeing the rounds. But the thrift store price, you can't see this, but it says $15 on there. But at the garage sale, I really think we paid $1 or $2 for this.
Probably.
But this is a cool thing about if you're in a van or whatever. There are 2 power connections on the back of this. And one is a 110, like a wall outlet. And the other one is a 12 volt. And they have different cords. So you can't mix them up or hook them up at the same time. You see what I'm
Right. So
saying?
you can plug it into the car when you're driving.
A cigarette lighter
Right.
adapter, or a Jackery type thing or whatever like that. This would be good. It's not just for now. It's not like a normal refrigerator. It won't.
It's tiny, so no.
More difficult to kill someone with,
No.
but it won't. It won't freeze things. It's like almost, I don't know, but the technology.
It's a chiller.
Yeah. So
a chiller.
it'll get your drinks cold, but it won't make ice cubes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's literally for drinks.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is the other thing I thought. If you have medicine, like diabetes medicine or like Ozempic or something like that has to be refrigerated,
Yeah.
this would also do that. I think this
Yeah.
would keep it cold enough,
The idea too, in my mind, is you bring something that's already cold in there, like a nice ham sandwich, and then at lunchtime it's still cold. Whereas if you just kept it in the car, it's kind of like
This will cool it
Igloo.
I think it'll do it like up to 20 degrees lower than whatever the room
Yeah.
temperature is. You know what I mean? So, but so the reason why this is out here obviously is because this one broke, and it's like I said, it's had so many different owners and probably been abused, and it worked for a couple of years for me. But when it broke, I asked for a replacement for my birthday, which I just got. So they just bought me one. And what was the new one? 30-ish.
Oh no, the new one was expensive. It was like 50 or 60.
Okay, but this one was $1 from a garage sale. It lasted for a few years. So if you happen to see one like this, again, the big selling point for me is a 110 outlet for the wall,
Yeah.
but also a 12-volt outlet so that you can hook it directly up. And it came with both those cables.
Oh, so that's the important part. If you don't have the cables, then
Right,
why?
so the new one, and even this one had both of them. So, and then like I said, it's the latch I like on that too is so like if this is bouncing around in the car,
So are you actually going to throw it away?
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. So this is in the trash pile. But there we go. That's the first thing for the list. So I have a giant tub of things that we purchased on our trip. So let me grab another one.
Also, while he's grabbing things, let me just say this. So we drove my car, an SUV, to our Tulsa trip, right? Mm-hmm. No, did we have the Flex? No, we had the Flex.
Yeah.
So lots of room, right? By the time we got home, we were exhausted. We had walked so many steps thrifting over 2 days. It was a 2-day trip. And his car was so full that literally, if we bought a pack of gum, we'd be like, where are we going to put this thing?
It was, we bought a lot of stuff, not
Right.
just for the van stuff, but for other stuff too. But
We bought a lot of collectibles.
Oh yeah, we bought all kinds of stuff.
The fun part about it too, I think, would you spend like maybe $200 thrifting? Maybe not even that much.
Yeah, not that much.
But then you won the money back at the casino.
That's true. We
So
stayed
it's all
for our
free.
anniversary. We stayed right across the street from the Hard Rock Cafe in Tulsa.
It's a casino in Tulsa, yeah.
So
too,
Willy Wonka paid for all the thrifting.
Right. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, this came from a garage sale. It was new in the box, and I don't remember if we paid. It was either $1 or a quarter. Do you remember?
I bought 2 packages of them actually.
Right, so-
for $1.
Yeah. So these are clip-on cup holders, and it was in the box. Would you say 2 of them for $1?
Yeah, 2 boxes
Yeah,
for $1.
2 boxes. So 6 of them altogether. So I thought these would be really good in the van, right? And so if you look at them, they really look like giant binder clips. I enjoy them so much. Boop, boop, boop.
It's like a Pee Wee Herman thing.
It is. You put you clip this to, it would be like this, right? You clip this to that, you put a drink in here.
Hold on a second. You just clip it to your hand, and then you can easily carry your drink.
And you're like, I'm having trouble. It's like a infomercial. Like,
It's my drink holder.
are you having trouble carrying drinks?
It's on your opposable
Clip
thumb.
thing. Right. Well, you would clip it onto something else, right?
You know what it's great for? A lawn chair.
Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't really understand what it was for because I took this on my trip to the casino and was like, I could clip this on the picnic table when I was outside. And I clipped it to the side of the picnic table and I put my drink there. But then I thought, why is the drink not just on the picnic table?
But,
like I'm
okay.
literally at a table.
Can I see this for a second? You
Yes.
guys can't see this, but this little bad boy, it opens up great big, and it almost, like it could clip on the edge of a table, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
if you're driving in the van and your stuff is rattling all around, you could hook it onto the edge of the table and keep it from falling
You
off.
could. And if you have like a normal desk thing, like this has 2x4s on the side, it wouldn't work on this. But in the van, that would be the idea to prevent things from spilling. So I got 2 packages of these for $1. So I have 6 of these now. Fun. I have a lot of them.
Give you Lego hands.
That was a bad ending to that. Now, here's what I want to say, that this is a stupid purchase.
Okay.
Okay. This was from a thrift store. This costs $1. It's another one. So we bought another one. But I like this one because look how patriotic this bad boy is. When I saw this, I thought it was a flip-flop from far away. It was like over here, and I was like, look at that little flip-flop. But when I went there, then you were like, oh, it's a thing. And I was like, oh, I was so excited. But my brain gets excited when I see it, but my brain doesn't go, you got 6 of them in the van.
No, you know what my brain says? Now you've got a collection.
Now I collect clip-on things. Now
Don't
this one,
mail him any.
no, has a extra feature. This one, does it still have a price tag on it?
Yeah, it says 99 cents.
And this place was, a lot of these places that we went to had prices, and then, you know, if you go to like Goodwill or whatever, they'll have a color and it'll say today is, you know, green is half off and yellow is 75% off. And things. So a lot of these, even though it says $1, we paid even less than that. Mm-hmm. This one has a special feature that you liked. It has a flagpole.
That's, yeah, it's totally, and that, I'm down for that. No, so, but check this out. When you're out doing your camping and stuff like that, put that on the picnic table and put one of our sun umbrellas in it. And then that way you've got shade.
Do you think that this would really hold?
100%, that's what that's for.
So this was $1. In real world, I think this is worth $1, right? But then it just seems silly because we just got 6 for $1. So then it seems like too much. But super
it's
fun,
a flag holder, so yeah.
Extra features on that.
It does look like a big flip-flop. It's kind of funny.
It does. Okay. This kind of breaks one of my rules that I don't like doing, but Susan said this is a good deal and would be a good fit for the van. These are plastic trays for eating and preparing food.
What cafeteria trays?
The price tag on this was $4.98, but I think this was a half off.
It might have been, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them for $4.98.
So let's take a look at that. You can see the sides of those, and then, well, I think the orange side maybe you can see better on the camera. But yeah, they are like little cafeteria plates, being plastic, easy to wash, microwave friendly. You know, I got the
also,
microwave down here.
If you lose one, who cares? And I can
break it.
Right,
or,
I can run those through the dishwasher, and then it doesn't matter if anybody pooped in them. Just saying.
I could hit this easily. I couldn't hit this circle if I were, you know,
yeah,
number 2, but I mean the big square. It's a big target.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. Now, one of the things that I have been weirdly obsessed with is the color scheme of the inside of this van. I want it to be black, white, gray, and red highlights.
Right.
Okay. So, I believe that one of these is red. Is that one red in there?
The third one in there is red.
So there is a red one. So that will be the primary one that gets used in here.
And then there's 2 light ones. And then throw that orange one away.
You don't like it?
Well, I mean, save it for Halloween, I guess.
All right. So anyway, you know, if you're looking for plates and stuff, you know, you could have, I do have in here like plastic cutlery, and I had some paper plates and stuff like that. But long term, I mean, that stuff is easy too. Like if you're camping, you just throw it away, right? But then, you know, when you get to our age, you start thinking, I'm just filling a landfill with this plate with a little bit of egg salad on it or whatever. So it's a washable, it's a reusable resource.
Okay, that's a sign that you're old too, if your plate's full of egg salad and Jell-O salad.
You're like, this fruit log is
I made a Jell-O mold for your camping trip, honey.
All right. Okay, this is a garage sale find. I love this thing. We had a running bet on whether or not this would actually work. It does work. It's loud AF.
So don't plug it in.
And I don't know how long it will work. This was $3. This is a small, portable 12-volt air compressor. So you have your typical end, just like a air compressor. So let's say I'm out, let's say I had a bicycle and then I would head the bicycle in this, and then I got a flat tire. This is a lot of ifs for actually needing this in the van, right? But, and if, first of all, look how long this cord is. I love that this cord is like, this cord has to be, I'm obsessed with how long cords are.
You know what? This cord is the cord that should go with the refrigerator thing that has the herring handle, because if you're going to walk around carrying a refrigerator, you need a long cord.
That's true. Okay, hold on. But this is like, that's 6 foot, right?
That's so you can get to your back tire in case your tire's
So
out.
this is like a 12-foot cord, right? You got your little air pressure thing. Goes like that, it makes that noise. I don't know what, this is, oh, it's for that. That clips into there to like kind of store that thing or whatever. But here's the thing. Everybody was like, I guarantee this thing won't work. And the guy that I bought it from was like, 50-50 shot. I don't know if that thing works or not. But it does. I plugged it in, and we had a basketball that was flat, and I put the little adapter, you know, and the little needle adapter thing on there, and it aired up a basketball just fine.
Yeah,
so,
show them the back though, because it has a needle holder, which that's.
Oh.
Did you know? And see, it's got the air. This is the filler for air mattresses, and like blow up.
Is it a filler on there?
Yeah, it's hooked on there.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know.
Well, there you go.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Well, I went looking for a needle thing. I had to go find a different one. I didn't know that was back there.
Got to turn over all your rocks.
So, this is not the best way to store that cable. But, again, this is a cigarette lighter adapter, a 12-volt adapter. So, you just got it in there. If you got a flat tire, you got a low tire, you're out in the middle camping, you're boondocking, as the kids say. This is a good thing. $3.
Right. $3? Okay.
I don't know how much it costs new.
$3.
No, I bet it's 40 or 50.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's a Coleman, so it can't be bad.
That's another thing I just wanted to throw out, is that a lot of the stuff, like people go, oh, you're thrifting or whatever, it's going to be crap. A lot of the stuff is like name brand.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, I bought this. This is not going in the van, but isn't that cool?
That's marked $3.99, and I feel like we got that on half price. It's a candy holder.
It is a candy holder. This will break immediately. We put it over in that corner because it's going to break being in the van. It's like porcelain. It's not for the van. This is for me. I'm going to put my wallet and keys in there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or poop in it.
Okay. Here's the next thing. Which is, this was not from a garage sale.
Oh, God.
This was from Ollie's. Now, if you don't have Ollie's, Ollie's is kind of like a wholesale. I don't know. It's not wholesale.
No, it's like leftovers from stores that went out of business.
Yeah, it's like closeout stuff. Yeah, from other places and things like that. And what's the price on this?
It says $9.99.
Yeah, but it was 25%
No way we
off.
paid $9.99 for
I
that.
think it was $7.50. Maybe overpaid on this item. This is a USB fake light.
Portable flame night table lamp for bar outdoor camping.
So here's the idea. Mostly I'm not allowed to play with fire. Ever since the
Sock incident.
set my sock on fire incident, which we will not discuss. But this is, so this isn't real fire, right? This is just a light.
It is not real fire. I wouldn't pay $9 for fire.
No. And that's true. Fire's free, technically. Anyway, I just thought, you know, like cool van life nights, you're out, we're sitting on the picnic table, something like that. You know, and it's USB like rechargeable or
6 hours of playtime.
Okay, so you charge it up.
3 AA's. 1 key switch operate. Can I open it?
Yeah, 3 AA's.
That's what it says.
I thought it was USB.
But you've got rechargeable batteries now. So
Yeah, I don't like that.
if you don't like rechargeable batteries, then don't own rechargeable batteries. It's okay.
I like rechargeable batteries, but I just don't. I thought that was USB.
Oh, well, no, it's okay. It's called, by the way, the brand is called Wizzi.
That's fun.
Okay, so what I wanted to show you, I have one of these, the same brand, in fact, that is also a little bug zapper. And so I hang mine in my tent. Oh, no, there's a USB plug right there.
That's what I thought. I thought it said
Look at
USB
this,
on
isn't
there.
it? Yours doesn't have a little hook. Mine has a little hook to hang it, but yours is more advanced. It's for setting. I don't think we really need the instructions.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plug this in, and by the end of the video, we're gonna show it. How's this? Oh, I'm trying to pry off the power button.
Here, let me look. Here, take this. Okay.
Next is something that you saw, that you got very excited, that I have nothing, I don't know anything about. The price of this is $1.98. Take it away.
Worth every cent. So this is a drip coffee maker. And so it's just a tiny little, it's look at the price on that, $1 or something. Anyway, you set this on top of your coffee cup and you put a coffee packet in here and you pour your water over it.
Does it have to be a special kind of coffee packet? Or?
Well, I mean, you could it'll take a number 2 filter, so you could just put regular coffee in there too. But they also, for camping, they make almost like a tea bag, but for coffee that you can put in there, and you just pour hot water over it and it drips into your cup. Like it's got a little lip on here where it's designed to sit on top of a cup.
All right.
And you pour over and it makes a cup
So
of
I've just
coffee.
never used this kind of
Right.
thing.
So all you have to be able to do is heat water. And since you carry a microwave in the van, that's a $1.98 coffee brewer, right? That needs to go through the dishwasher.
This 100% I could poop in.
I know.
And have.
Mm-hmm. That's, yeah.
Okay. So there's more than one way to heat water. And we're going to talk about that later.
Well, yeah, I would not use a microwave camping ever. Would you?
I'd heat it up in this pan. Look at this. Woo, woo,
I like
woo.
it because it's red and
That's why I bought it.
the
What's
inside's
price tag
actually
on this?
$2.99, worth every cent. I mean, that's probably, I don't know.
Is this new?
No, it is a Sarah pan, but it's ceramic coated on the inside. So this Sarah. Anyway, that's worth every penny, and it's red, so it goes with your.
There was many of these in different sizes and shapes, but what we kind of figured, there was like a set of 4 red ones.
We
or
probably
something.
should have bought the whole set, just because now someone's,
Right, but here's the idea: I could cook an egg in this. I could scramble eggs,
cook a hamburger patty in
hamburger
it,
patty, maybe ramen.
1 pack of ramen.
Yeah, so lots of good uses. You know what?
Also, if you need to conk someone in the head, not a bad idea for self-protection.
There we go. And now that lives there. I love it.
That'll be, speaking of conking people in the head,
We'll be doing it
that'll be you.
very shortly.
You know what that thing's named?
Conquer?
No, damn it.
Okay. Now let's talk about a controversial cooling device that we purchased for the low price of, I believe, $1. Is that correct?
I do think it was $1, and I can't remember for this, because we did go to a couple of garage sales and estate sales while we were out.
This was a garage sale, and when we walked away, you said that needs to be washed immediately.
Yes.
Okay, so I have washed it. This is, now I did a review. Wonder if it works if I do that.
Bring.
Of the Arctic air cooler, which is essentially a swamp cooler. Does it work? Sort of.
It blows wet air on you.
Right. I mean, the way that those things work is you put cold water in it or ice water, it evaporates and it blows cold evaporated water. So, all the claims that are in the commercials are silly. It's not going to cool a room. It won't cool this van, but it will blow cold air on your face. Okay.
Which when you're...
That's all you want. I mean, when it's 100 degrees.
What else could you want in life?
Right. It will also eventually cause mold and rusting and all of the kind, because it's putting condensation in your van in a closed vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So long term, probably not a great solution or whatever. But look at this bad boy. So this is $1. This is there's a, they make multiple versions of the Arctic air. First of all, there's a big mamma jamma one that you saw someone carrying down the street one time.
I know, it was in New York City, and it was right after we bought the one for you, the small one, and it was the hottest day in New York City. Oh my God, I was so hot. And there was this lady, and she was walking down the street carrying a big box of that thing, and I almost tackled her for it. It was so freaking hot.
There's a slightly smaller one, which I did a review of.
Yes.
Okay. There is a tiny version of this, a smaller version of this one that fits in your pocket. It's like the pocket Arctic or something. And you just pull it out and go.
I have the neck version for when you go on cruises.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
For when you get off.
So this is slightly larger than the pocket one. This is the clip-on portable one. So right off the bat, just like, look at this. Look how many things I have that clip on.
It's part of the collection.
Look at this. I could
clip that on the end of your hand.
Well, and here's the thing. Look, I just carry this fan around like this.
You got a Coke in one hand.
Do you have trouble carrying fans? Look.
Oh, it's a flag holder.
Right. So,
Blow your own flag.
first of all, this will clip onto stuff, right? Okay, so that's, you put it on the thing, whatever. Second of all, USB, was it USB-C? Or yeah, it's USB-C. So USB-C, so that's something I look for, right? And it's just like the other one, a much smaller reservoir, but basically you turn it like this, and the reservoir is built into this. So this pops open in the back, and you put cold water in here, or ice, or whatever, one piece of ice. Oh, I just turned it on.
It works.
Look.
Let me see it.
It's blowing into your mic.
Sarah. Nope, didn't do it.
Okay, so
It's no good.
you can hold this down, and there's 3 speeds. And also,
We
you ready
didn't
for
even
this?
test it. Did you
I've
put-
tested it. Yeah,
Oh.
I've done all this. Okay, watch this.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
But look.
Why does everything have to have a LED light on it?
Oh, look, it's green, which makes you think of mold. But we'll get to the last one.
Oh, that's nice, clean blue air.
I like the blue one. Mentally makes me think it's cooler, but look at this one. It fades through all the colors. This is $1. Okay, now let me tell you the problem with this. Oh, I forgot to tell you the best part. You see these two little knobbies on the front?
Yeah.
Those are misters.
Oh.
So you put the cold water in here, and then when the fan turns on, it just goes, and it keeps blowing.
Do you have any water in here?
Yes. So while I'm filling this up, let me tell you what the problem with it is. This device has to be charged. It has a battery, and it has to be charged off of USB-C. Okay. Will you hold that like that? This I just had in my fridge.
Damn it. Oh, that's such good Foley.
Tell you when
Good.
it's almost
Stop,
full.
stop.
Okay. So you have to charge it up. It takes 4 hours to charge. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it runs for 45 minutes.
It's not really meant to be carried around. It's like...
Right, but it only runs 45 minutes. Okay.
Will it run while it's plugged in?
No. That's the problem. All right. Let's turn.
Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Sarah.
It's misty.
Sarah. Yeah, but I got my J-Lo going on. If my hair wasn't in puff puffs, that'd be fun. Oh, it's only misting out of the right, by the way.
But it takes a while. I read it takes a while for it to, because it has to like prime the pump. You know what I mean? Well, how does it feel?
I love it.
This is $1.
Yeah, I'm so close to having menopause, too. I need this all the time. Sorry.
You can have it.
You can have it.
All right.
What do you think?
I'm blowing it on the mic. I mean, it's got good.
Looks like a
I
little
do
robot
say that
face.
it's not. Maybe that because someone pooped in here and it clogged up that side.
Hey, what's this? If you were going to buy this new, what's it worth?
More than you would think. It's like 30-ish, 35, something like that. Like, it's pretty high.
Right.
We got it for $1. And we've talked too much about it.
Well, just edit that out.
And remind me to empty the water out of that before I dump it
Yep.
back into this thing. Okay. Here's, let me take a look. Oh.
This was all you.
Was it?
Yeah. But it will work. I mean, if
This
it's...
is $12.96. Did we pay that?
They may have been in a 50% store. So it is the Brentwood 3-in-1 breakfast maker. Egg bites, omelets, and breakfast sandwiches.
Okay. So here's the funny thing about me. Okay. I feel like when they go, like I bought, what's that little thing called, the little egg cooker thing that we have in the house?
I don't know. It's a microwave egg cooker.
It's a little thing, and they go, hey, if you got this, you can cook eggs, right? And I
Yeah.
go, oh, I gotta have that. I love it. And then they show the commercial, them cooking eggs, right? But it turns out you can cook eggs a lot of ways that we already have. Like we have a skillet. I have bowls. I have everything.
You can microwave eggs in a bowl. That's true.
Right. So when I saw this, I was like, look at these lovely pictures of eggs. I mean, there's some great artwork on there. And if you see the side of this, I mean, look at all those things, right? So this seems like a really cute, fun egg maker thing. Okay. Maybe I got a little overexcited.
I don't know. I think the fact that it's got an egg bite, don't kiss that.
Why?
Because it's been at the thrift store. Anyway, it's got the Sarah. You have to sing whenever you use that. Okay. It's got the little egg bite insert in it, which I love egg bites from Starbucks. Those are expensive too. So what I like about it is you can throw a few eggs in, and some, like if we had sausage and then I just make you some extra sausage to take on the trip, then you make yourself a little omelet.
This is the problem with it, okay? If you look around, I don't know if you noticed, finite amount of space, right? There's just only so much room to put stuff in a van. And I'm already at a point where sometimes, like, when I go out, I leave some things here and I take some things depending on where I'm going. So I'm like, I have too much stuff already to put in the van. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you got a finite amount of space, the frying pan kind of already does
jack
what
of all
this does.
trades. If
right.
you have a way to heat.
The microwave kind of does if you had if you have a heating source.
But
you know.
that has a convenient carrying candle.
That's true. And outside the box, it's going to be much smaller.
Yeah, you
And
can.
what is the power source of this? Just a 110.
Probably a plug-in. If it doesn't highlight the fact that it's
Yeah. So you just plug this in. So I don't know what the wattage usage is. I will look that up. Do you see anything on here that says how many watts it uses?
not here. Let me see. For household use only. It didn't say for van use, so you got to be careful about that. This talks about ready in 5 minutes, by the way, is what it says. No, it doesn't say anything about wattage. But
I'll look it up. I'll put it right here. It'll be down in the notes below. Now's the part where you tell people if they like this content, to subscribe.
well, do you like all this stuff that Rob's doing? Do you love it when he goes and buys a red pan at the thrift store and then tells you all the ways you can use a red pan? If you do, like and subscribe right down here. And also, I have to tell you guys personally, from someone who's lived with Rob for 29 years, he loves it so much when you leave a comment on his videos. It literally makes his day. Like, we'll be driving down the street and he'll be like, oh my God, I got a comment on the video and it was good. So leave him a comment if you like what he's doing, or if you are interested in any of the little goodies. Oh, look at this poor man. Leave him a comment. It makes his day. Doesn't cost anything. And don't make it tacky though, because that also will ruin your day if you do YouTube. Am I right?
Yeah, all right, zip it.
You know what that thing's going to be called?
Damn it.
Get that thing out of my butt.
Okay, now this was $1.98, but I do remember this was half off.
It was at the half off place.
Right.
Yeah.
Not necessarily van life per se, but this is a giant sheet of stickers.
For a scrapbook page. And we have a Cricut at home where we can make letters and stuff like that. But sometimes,
you do. I don't know how to do it.
Sometimes Rob just wants to be able to have his own letter.
But here's the thing, right? Like a lot of times, like if I have different battery things or different like connections and things, like I want to put little stickers on, and I do. For my birthday, I also got a labeler, which I love labelers and I love stickers. But so this is not necessarily strictly van life, but this is something you can probably find these at Dollar Tree, different versions of these at Dollar General, cheap places or stuff like that. You know?
This sticker, for example, just says hello. So you could just put that on your shirt when you're at a van life camp,
right?
And you could be like, hello.
Anyway, this kind of is less about this specific thing, but more in general. Just to say, like stickers or labels or things like that, you can find these at thrift stores or stuff like that. They're super cheap.
Scrapbookers pay a ton of money.
I mean, this is probably $5, $6, $7.
Yeah.
You know, maybe $10 at a place. So, and cheaper maybe at Dollar Tree, but you might not get as much variety. Or whatever. Anyway, it was $1, and I'm definitely going to use it. You will see it in videos.
Hello.
Hello. I did buy one toy for the house for my personal collection, but I'm going to show it. It's a van. Look how cool this van is. And so here's the thing. If this is from the Fisher-Price Adventure People collection that I had as a kid. I have the green one, which is the adventure van or whatever, but I never had this one. This is the TV van. So they had two cool 70s vans. So I have a small collection of van stuff. Oh. I have an AT&T van, and I have the green van, and I have this. So I have a small little area in my room of vans.
You know, To make a place properly yours, you need a toy wall. Like every place that we've lived since we've been together, you've had a toy wall. So I think you should make a small toy wall in the van.
Well, I had one on the other shelves. I mean, you know,
Involving Velcro, yeah.
Right. So I will make some. This would be too big, I think, to have in here full time. Maybe I'll cut it in half or put it in there. This was the. I'm not going to go into this, but this was the TV van. I don't know what this is. It's probably based on a real van. I mean, it's not quite the right dimensions. They've changed it or something. But it was the TV crew. So you could go in here and there's a TV crew thing. And the thing was when they would go do mobile reporting, just spins around. See?
And it's got a little TV screen in there. That's cool. It's got the same seats as a lot of the like Fisher Price toys from that era. Like those are probably the same seats from a land speeder.
Yeah, so this is late 70s when Fisher Price people were coming out with stuff, or mid 70s.
Yeah.
So from my childhood.
You got really excited when you saw
I was very excited. And by the way, this was $3 and I would have paid $30 immediately.
Right.
Now, it's supposed to come with a lot of accessories that this doesn't have.
Yeah, but that thing needs to be washed off with a Clorox wipe too.
It does right now. All right. So let's go to the coup de grace, the big purchase that Susan said, this is a good deal. You got to get that thing.
Yep.
Before I show you this, I want to say that some of you that have watched some of my other videos, you've seen me cook and prepare food with a microwave, and I've got some comments that are like, that ain't camping. And some of them came from this, right? The Girl Scout leader. And if you watch my last video where you taught me how to cook on the propane thing. So I did have the propane stove that I could take on trips. I have access to it or whatever, but you know, it's not mine, it's hers. And I just felt like, you know, after 29 years of marriage, it's still kind of like my stuff, her stuff. We don't like
I bought you your own camp stove, but they are pretty intimidating, I will say.
You did?
Yes. Your backpacking stove, that's yours. I bought that for you.
The one that we used in the last video?
I bought that for you. That's a gift. It's your.
Did you say it was mine?
Probably. It's a van warming gift for you.
Well, I think you have to give it to me then.
Okay, well, I'll
Where is it? Where's this gift of mine?
It's on the back porch in one of your tubs that goes up there. But yeah, it's for the van. So you've got to be able to use propane if you're going to camp. That bad boy.
This is the next to last thing we're going to be showing.
Okay.
Actually, the next to the last. This was sitting on a shelf. I was like, what is this weird gray suitcase? But then it says Easy Cook. Now there's a price on here. What does that price say?
$29.96.
And this was the place.
B.
And when we walked in, this place said, "Hi, welcome to Good." It wasn't Goodwill. Maybe it's Salvation Army.
Yeah, it was.
They gave us a thing that said half off.
Yeah, because we were early birds.
Right.
Because we were on the stick.
It was like the first hour they said everything is half off. So this is marked $30, paid $15. But it wasn't. I mean, so this is new in the box. This is not, you know, been used or whatever. And this is the first time it's been out of the box. Hopefully it goes back in the box easily. This is a Easy Cook stove. So is this all the parts?
That's it. You need a propane tank to go with it, but that's it.
So what does this open up, this over here?
So this is going to be, that's where your propane connects, right? And then...
Does it just fall in there and screw in or something?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. And then there's a turn on knob, and then you're going to light, it's either going to have a starter, like an electric grill, or it's going to have you just, you know, light it with a match or whatever. And then it's got a little knob that says how high do you want the flame to be. And that's it.
It's over here.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to come off?
Yeah, so you can clean it. And if you need to change, it does have a starter. If you need to change the starter.
Balancing
But like you can throw this in the dishwasher.
Right.
Which I love.
So where's the starter?
There's the starter, like the spark thing right there. But then
see.
there's a button that you push over here someplace too.
I got you.
Yeah. So.
What does that do?
That raises the height of the flame.
Oh, okay. So, $15. There's your knob for controlling that. This raises and lowers something.
The flame, yeah.
How does that work?
Well, I wouldn't mess with it right now when it's not, because sometimes propane things are toggled off until you're there.
Okay. And then again, you put this in here.
That's how you're going to connect your propane.
Does this, now my propane bottle, will it fit in here? Or is there a special kind of propane bottle?
There may be a special kind, or it may just be that the tubing comes out and it connects into something else. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, and then there's what is that?
Well, I don't know. Don't break it.
All right, well, I'm not breaking it. I'm just looking, there's like a button to press.
Yeah.
It's like a toggle, I see. Anyway, I think this was the deal of the thing. We looked it up online. It was like $89.95 or something like that, and we got it for $15. It is oh, damn it, Easy Cook.
Easy.
So,
hey, what? Make me an egg. Thanks, Easy.
Okay.
Okay.
So now for in the van, I have this. It's off camera, but I have this propane. What would you call this?
Cooker?
Well, what would you
Stove.
call the other
It's a
thing?
propane stove.
What's the other thing? It's also a propane stove, right?
Yeah. So the one that I showed that we did the video in, that's a backpacking stove.
Okay.
This is a propane stove, like a cooktop.
So you just keep it in here.
Yeah.
All right.
And I would totally keep the backpacking stove in there because it folds down so small. You could take it out.
Why would I need one versus the other?
This is for a table, sitting on a tabletop, but a backpacking stove, like you throw it in your backpack and you go hike 10 miles or whatever, and you pull it out of your backpack and you're like, boom, I can cook a full-on meal right here.
Yeah.
Right?
All
You're not going to carry the Easy Cook with you hiking.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm not sure I would need to carry both of the things. Do you think I need both of them?
I mean, they're so small, and you've got all this room underneath your table. So
I do have a lot of storage built in here.
Hey, Easy. Hey, what? Let's go backpacking. Can't. It's a tabletop.
All right. So that's. There's only one thing left.
All right. What is it?
Bear with me. When I built this van, I really built it for one-person adventure, and that was kind of like
you probably need.
You agreed with that.
You probably need an escape.
But a lot of the people online, and by that I mean nobody. But I just think some of the adventures would be more fun if someone went with me, like a partner, like a co-op kind of thing. So, I picked up a Vanlife partner.
And it's not me?
It's not you. I hate to break that to you.
You eat good when you camp with me. That's all I'm going to say, because I know all the recipes. Also needs to be washed off with a Clorox wipe.
It's this guy. This may be the new mascot, the BigRobsVan, and...
Little Rob.
That's not a bad name.
Rob Lobster.
Rob Lobster? That's not bad. I mean, he definitely needs a name. He definitely needs a washing. But I just, like, I've looked at different things, like Baby Yoda, and you know, I've got the Yeti on the front, you know, Bumble, and things like that, but it just, nothing has really stuck.
Well, there you got it.
And so, anyway, I think this is like, how dirty is it?
Oh! Give me that fan.
Mr. Sarah.
Right.
So I think he may start going on adventures with me. Rob Lobster's not a bad name. It's a little confusing to have. There's only two people in the van, and they're both named Rob. It feels like
that's Rob Lobster. That's different.
Rob Lobster. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Rob Lobster.
Down.
Shoot a bit of pop.
All right. That's everything that was in here. I mean, I don't know what the total price of all this was, but I mean, this, you know, a lot of these things are $1. This foot thing is a quarter, you know. The egg cooker, I don't, like I said, if that was half price, that's still $6.50. Which,
you know what? Can we bring that in the house? I want to make you some egg bites for.
All right, we'll use that, and it's new in the box. You know what I mean?
I'm still wiping it down.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it's not grody or something. You know what I mean? And then the propane cook thing is probably the steal.
I would love to play with that because I want to get the propane hooked up to it and make sure that if I have to learn it so I can show you.
Sure, right. All right, you want to give this a test? So here's the final. This is going to take us out here.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it does look like a fire.
Yeah. So.
You know?
That's cool.
All right.
Well, this is everything.
And then so many other things that we can't show because they're not part of this Vanlife channel.
Yeah,
but
we did get some other things.
I got so much crap.
It is getting warm in here. Would you like to get misted as we take everything out?
I would.
We will. So, hey, thanks for watching. Thank you, Miss Susie, for being a co-host on this episode. Thanks for all the fun years and all the shopping and all the birthdays and anniversaries and.
Next year we're gonna have a garage sale birthday.
Sell her stuff.
We're moving on up, baby.
Thanks. All right, let's get this out of here. Like, subscribe, and go thrifting. Go shopping.
Sarah, are we gonna get
Sarah? Storms are right in your eyes.
Oh, it smells like mold. Turn it off. No, it needs to be cleaned. Do you smell it?
Oh.
Oh my God! We're gonna die!
I need to clean my nose with this dirty foot.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's much better.
There's a reason why that was $1. Okay. No, nothing in this van. Yeah.
Here, like that.
Oh.
That's for sale.
$1.
$1. Half price.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Oh, Wizzi, where's your plug?
Oh, Wizzi, you're so fun.
I know, that's exactly how that came out. Where's your plug? Hey, Wizzi. Okay, well,
That's right, I'll be cutting all this up.
Okay. Looking for a power button?
Yep.
Okay, it's over here.
No.
Oh, my finger's on it. It's the power button.
Take it off.
Okay.
There's a USB power button. There.
Okay.
So this was the joke I used when we were at one of the thrift stores. I asked them if they sold things by the foot.
Hey, I already know it's coming.
And then the guy goes, what? And then I go, hey. There's something both very satisfying and very gross about a tiny squishy foot.
I know. You know I was a Barbie foot eater when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
A Barbie toe chewer. So if this thing were clean, I'd probably give it a little nibble. That's a $1.98 coffee brewer right there. Excuse me.
We will test this right now.
We already know it's not a good singing fan, so it better make itself useful in some way. What good is a fan that you can't sing into and get proper vibrato? You know?
Okay. Psh, damn it.
Damn it.
A place to hang out. There's a toggle switch on the side of these since you somehow cannot resist turning them
Well,
on.
I keep noticing that I accidentally bumped it and turned it on, so there you go. It worked while it was plugged in.
Oh, you better plug it back in.
What the heck? Lobster.
Don't touch me.
Here, he can live right here in the pan. Because the pan needs washed too. Needs to be washed as well.